Hello everybody and welcome back for more Let's Play Pokemon Crystal. In the last episode, we've arrived in Kanto and got myself a nostalgia boner from all this there, just reliving the memories. But what we did there is that we went over to the power plant and we saw the machine part was stolen, so we got it back from the Team Rocket guy, and we went and recovered it back over. And so the next thing we're gonna do is that so if we're recalling the last episode that there was that Snorlax that was blocking the Diglett's cave. And what we actually need to do, though, is that we want to make our way over to Pallet Town because I want to begin my Kanto journey just like that, though, because we did that in Gen 1. And so to do that, we have to go over to Lavender Town first, and we have to get something, or at least or just get this one item to do something about that Snorlax. And so the one thing we need to do is that if you go over to the Pokegear radio, there will be nothing that's playing there because, well, we're not in Johto, because there's actually something else in Kanto, and so we want to be able to still listen to the radio station. And so what we're doing right here is that we're back in Rock Tunnel. Yeah, you remember Rock Tunnel, where, it's perpetually dark, and so, it still is to this day, and so we have to use the flash to get there. And that's how, it's basically the only way to access Lavender Town. And so, yeah, now we're back outside. There's also no trainers in Rock Tunnel, like I was in Gen 1, but there's still trainers around in Route 10. And so, yeah, I'm trying to make sure to avoid those trainers. I mean, I had to battle that one camper that was over there. That was only because there was no other choice. I mean, it was just required. But, I don't want to battle trainers just yet, though, until we've actually visited. Well, we went ahead and just just began the Kanto journey. But here we are in Lavender Town, and of course, it's actually a little different this time around. So, you remember how the Lavender Town theme was, it doesn't even sound creepy anymore. I mean, there's first a few notes that, to make it familiarized, but then it's a little more, peaceful this time around because, well, it's no longer haunted. And yes, this is actually where the Pokemon Tower used to be, the local Gray site, and now it's been converted to a radio tower somehow. And you might be wondering, where did all the bodies go? Well, I mean, we'll see that one house. Well, that's actually, the house that's below it, that's actually where it is, but more on that than once we actually explore it. So, anyway, if you talk to the old man that's right there, and this is you can only do this after you bring the machine part back to the power plant. He'll give you the expansion card, and so what that does is that it allows you to listen to the radio programs in Kanto, but only from the radio station or the radio tower in Lavender Town. Because, there's two different ones. Yeah, just like in Goldenrod City, Lavender Town also does have, well, it has the radio tower that's been converted from the Pokemon Tower, from the grave site. Also, yeah, you did see that, that I skipped past all the items in Rock Tunnel because, well, I'm only gonna get those when we go back to Rock Tunnel, like, because, I mean, we haven't really truly officially started our Kanto journey just yet. I want to do that in Pallet Town first, because, that's just how I am, so. Anyway, so now that we have the expansion card, what it also has is that it has its own channel, which is the Pokeflute radio, because, well, there's no Pokeflute to actually use there. But it does function the same, where it actually awakens the sleeping Pokemon, like the Snorlax, for instance. So we just have to place a Pokegear near the sleeping Snorlax, and so now it's woken up, and so now we have to battle the Snorlax. So yeah, that's actually what we had to do in order to get that Snorlax to wake up. So anyway, here it is. This is Snorlax. Snorlax is very much the same as it was in Gen 1, where he's very tanky. Because, very great with attack power and also for defense. I accidentally closed down. Well, I do know what what its moves were. But like, I probably could have just kept a bold PDF to look at those moves. But I think I just remember those from memory. Those moves, Rest, Snore, Body Slam, and I think Sleep Talk. Oh, I don't know if it ever has Sleep Talk. Although I think it has Rollout. Yeah, that's right. I think it has Rollout as well. So, and also, what it's doing here is that it's only onto this item called the Leftovers, and that's basically the one annoying thing about battling the Snorlax is that it recovers a small amount of its HP every turn. That's basically what Leftovers does. And yeah, I'm probably wasting a lot of time just having to whittle down Snorlax's HP because I'm of course going to catch the Snorlax, but mainly for the sake of Pokedex completion, because this is the only time you'll be facing a Snorlax. Because if you were to knock it down, then you won't be able to encounter it again. So if you ever want a Pokedex completion, make sure you catch that Snorlax. But it's pretty well worth it for a team because like I said, it's very great with physical attack and defense, and also very slow. But it's definitely one of the tankier Pokemon out there. I do gotta say though, I also do like this remix of the WoW Pokemon theme. Because, like, it just, I don't know, just, it feels a little better that way, but, I guess they kind of want to make it a little more grandiose, because of the fact that, you're in Kanto, you already become the champion, so, I mean, that could be the reason. I mean, I'm kind of poorly explaining what it is here, so, yeah, I'm kind of, like, just wasting a bit of time here, just having to use Ice Punch constantly because of how utterly defensive Snorlax is. But it should work a little more, since it's already asleep right now. Mainly because, I went ahead and used Hypnosis, so that there wouldn't have much of the chance of actually just try to use Resin, therefore getting itself to sleep. So let's see here. I was gonna talk about, yeah, that's right. I remember what I was gonna say. So, see, a little more about Lavender Town, or at least the radio tower. So, like I said, very much the same as Golrod City. However, unlike with the Radio Tower in Golrod City, we can't actually fully explore it because mainly because of what happened with the whole incident with Team Rocket, where they infiltrated the radio tower. So they had to beef up security to where they had to make it inaccessible. So I mean, that could be a good reason. So yeah, I went ahead and cut this off here because it did take me a long time to try to whittle down Snorlax's HP. But with that, Snorlax has been caught. And so, to look at the entry here, Snorlax, a sleeping Pokemon. This Pokemon's stomach is so strong, even eating moldy or rotten food will not affect it. Wow! So yeah, I wish that was possible for us, though, because, I mean, before I had to be Snorlax as well, but, like, with eating moldy or rotten food, it's kind of gross when you think about it, because, like, nobody wants to see mold. I mean, just take a look at it, it's disgusting. Anyways, here we're in Diglett's Cave, and yeah, just like how Diglett's Cave was before in Gen 1, this is actually where you encounter a bunch of, well, basically a lot of Diglett here, and with the occasional Duck Trio. And so, if you ever want to catch Diglett, I think this might be the only place, or the only time you'll ever find Diglett. I'm not sure there's anywhere else in Johto where you can ever find Diglett, but I would say for right now, this is actually where you find a bunch of those Digletts, so... Anyway, so going through the Diglett's Cave, and now here we are in Route 2. And so, also, we just picked up the Carbos, so I'm going to go ahead and just use that here. And also, as soon as you exit out of, well, once you get to Route 2, you actually hear this a little familiar to me. Yeah, it's actually, you actually hear yourself familiarized with, with the Viridian Forest theme. And, for some reason, the Viridian Forest theme is actually playing in Route 2 and not the Route 1 theme. And so there's actually a reason for that, which we'll actually see, once we visit here a second time, because for right now I'm just gonna explore the right half of the route itself, because the left half is actually where Viridian Forest is. But I'm gonna talk to this guy right here. He gives you the nugget. It's actually where where this one NPC lived, where he would trade you the Mr. Mime, but he's not here anymore. So it's just a guy who gives you a nugget, which you can actually just sell for profit. So anyways, so yeah, about the music. So it's like whenever you actually hear the first few notes of that creepy Viridian Forest theme that played back in Gen 1. Well, we hear it again here. Only this time it actually sounds different. Where unlike how it used to sound creepy in Gen 1, here in Gen 2 it actually sounds more peaceful. Because I think what it is that since after becoming the champion, then it's the same thing in Lavender Town, where it's where it sounds more where it actually sounds more lighthearted than unlike with how creepy it used to sound. And so probably because since you're already strong at this point, so it's not really so much scary anymore. Oh yeah, I remember this dude right here, the old man. It's the guy who was passed out drunk. Well, only in the Japanese Pokemon Red and Green, but he was a guy that wouldn't let you pass for some reason. But and also the same guy who was the catching tutorial in Gen 1. Well, he's back, and talking to him, of course, he tells you how that he had espresso, and he was good at catching Pokemon. So going after Viridian City here. And now here we are in Route 1. And so, yeah, remember Route 1 and also that catch theme? I gotta say, I also love Route 1's theme in Gen 2. This really fills me with nostalgia. The way the instruments sound, or at least the 8-bit instruments, just, really gives you a nice nostalgic tune. Just, it's so peaceful. I love it so much. But, and also, unlike how Route 1 is in Gen 1, there's actually trainers here, so that's why I'm just avoiding those for right now, because, we'll battle a trainer, so... Anyway, folks, so, yeah, I have to check to see if there's, well, I think I'm out of, oh, actually, no, I have one Max Morello, so, anyway, so, there's tall grass right there, and so, look at that. Here we are, folks, we're in Pallet Town, a tranquil setting of peace and purity. Look at that, we're back home, folks. That's right, where it all began, in Pallet Town. And it's still standing here, it's just, it's still just as peaceful as ever, it's a starting town, so... Yeah, Pallet Town, it's good to have you back, old friend. Towns can't be friends. So anyway, so yeah, I have no idea where he is or what he's been doing. They say that no word is proof that he's doing fine, but I do worry about him. Oh yeah, this is Red's house. Yeah, remember Red, the player character from Gen 1. Well, canonically his name is Red, but you know they still establish Red. Oh, and it's a Nintendo 64. Holy shit! Oh, they how thoughtful, a Nintendo 64. Oh, they got here. Got like Super Mario 64, Ocarina of Time, Banjo-Kazooie, or all that good stuff there. So yeah. But yeah, so yeah, we get to explore, you know, this is Red's house, and the other one on the right is Blue's house. Oh yeah, Assface's house. So yeah. And here we have Sister Daisy here. Yeah, hi, I'm Daisy. Anyway, so so yeah, she kind of talks about like how he's actually the gym leader of Viridian City now. So yeah, look at that. And, oh, hey, it's this year here. Technology is incredible. You can now trade Pokemon across the time like email. Oh, yeah, you're still going and just bragging about, I feel bad for you right here. Don't even have anything better to do than just brag about technology. And there's Professor Oak's library here. Let's say we go in and give him a visit here. And there's a Professor Oak's assistants, or aides, is what they're called. So, so yeah, just talking about, like, you know, with Red and Blue, and apparently Red's been gone away for so long, and he doesn't even call his mom either. That dick doesn't even bother to call his mom. What an asshole! You always want to call your mother. So, anyway, hello there, Professor Oak. Ah, Tyler, it's good of you to come all this way to Kanto. What do you think of the trainers out here? Pretty tough, huh? You're not collecting Kanto gym badges. The gym leaders in Kanto are as tough as any you battled in Johto. I recommend that you challenge them. How is your Pokédex coming? Let's see. Current Pokédex completion level. Yeah, let's have here. Rating is, you're getting good at this. But you have a long way to go. Yeah, I get to know that. If you're in the area, I hope you come visit again. And, you know, that we will. And, I see the, posters are still the same. You know, still the basic rules here. So, so yeah, so I figure just gonna go explore a bit of Pallet Town. But you know, we made it to Pallet Town, and so I'd say our official journey in Kanto is, well, our second journey in Kanto has begun once again. Also, I love Pallet Town's theme in this game. You know, probably my favorite addition to Pallet Town. It sounds so peaceful, so nostalgic as well. Just man, just makes me emotional because of it. So anyway, so I guess you know that we made it to Pallet Town, we'll go ahead and end things off here. So next time on Let's Play Pokemon Crystal, we are going to officially begin our journey in Kanto and start collecting the badges. So I will see you guys next time.